said, hey, yeah, what's going on? That's right. 4 non-blondes. It's one hit wonder day. We'll get to that later in the show. That is a good one. Linda Perry, the lead singer of 4 non-blondes, who later went to produce a ton of stuff for Christina Aguilera and Pink. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. Lunch with Punch inside the South Point Casino here in Las Vegas. We got Cecilia out there knitting another blanket in row 2, seat 2. She's there every day. If you come down to the South Point, I urge you to come down here. It's the best. Welcome to the show. It's called Punchlines. It's a fun mix of comedy, conversation, and a little gambling advice. I'm Frank Nicotero, longtime comedian, lifelong sports fan. And today's show, today's show, what do we start off with, Ryan? We switched it at the last second. What is it? Oh, wait. What is it, Ryan?
It's the Green Day.
Oh, yeah. All right. So this is for all you Oakland A fans out there. And Paul, I know you hate Green Day.
I hope someone calls out John Fisher.
Babe, this is a Green Day concert.
Don't take no shit from people like John Fisher, who sells the Oakland A's to Las Vegas.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Now, people have already begun stealing seats from Oakland. Have you seen clips of that?
We will see it later on today's show.
Oh, okay. I'm teasing my own thing. Okay. What? Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, who am I talking to behind that glass? Well, he is not a one-hit wonder. More on that later, but rather an artist with tons of hits, graphics, and posts, which will allow his material to be played forever. Our producer, Ryan McCormick, everybody. Yes, Ryan, what's on the charts for today's hit parade?
Well, we've got a comedy clip today. That's going to be pretty good.
It's going to be real good.
And then we've got a bunch of good posts with punchlines, looking at moonshine moonshots from last night's slate of MLB games. We'll be talking about the rest of the regular season. Just a little
lot of action going on.
Yeah.
Good.
The 2 WNBA games tonight. Clark in action against the Connecticut Sun.
Clark.
And the NFL action that's coming up this week. So it's going to be a good one today.
So much going on. And on the show also, because it is a Wednesday, it is a Hump Day Wednesday. We'll be doing Hump Day homers as well. I don't know if you mentioned it or not. She has so many hits when it comes to picking winners. Our chart-topping 2-time national champ and sports betting analyst, number 1 with a bullet, Alex White is here.
Yeah,
Alex.
Alex.
Yeah, Alex. Alex, what's up for picks at 12:36?
Well, Ryan just talked about the WNBA, so I've got a pick in one of those playoff games.
Love it. I will be watching Caitlin Clark tonight. There's no reason for me to watch the Pirates anymore. There's no football. I'm all about Caitlin Clark.
Skeens is not throwing.
Skeens is going to pitch one more game. He's scheduled to start Saturday in Yankee Stadium. If he wins this game, if he shuts down the Yankees, he's the rookie of the year. By the way, the Yankees who have clinched, they've clinched the division over the Orioles, right? So they're division champs, or not yet?
Nope.
Because there's 5 games, they're going to win the division. So by Saturday, let's go ahead and say that it's going to be a meaningless game to them. Do they rest Judge? Do they rest Soto? Let Skeens dominate, get his ERA even lower than 1.99, so I can cash my futures bet for $310. That's what I'm hoping, Alex. So we're going to talk WNBA.
Well, then you just want him to win.
I do want him to win. I just feel like
because it is well deserved.
Jackson Merrill, Jackson Churro having great years. Imanaga, a great year. But what Paul Skeens is doing is historical for a pitcher to come in, a rookie, and the numbers are dominating. It hasn't been seen in a century. Okay.
Jose Fernandez did it.
What's that?
Jose Fernandez did similar his rookie year. We never got to see the extent of his career, but
you're bringing the show down now on Jose Fernandez.
Just making a mention that Paul Skeens, it has been done by a rookie pitcher recently.
In what way has Jose Fernandez done anything?
Jose Fernandez was nasty. He had more strikeouts than Skeens had.
Dude, I saw him pitch in person. I loved him.
Jose Fernandez has the stats to compare to Skeens.
Under 2 ERA?
No. But that's the one thing that Skeens has over Merrill, over Imanaga.
No, Jose Fernandez, trust me, I saw that guy pitch live from behind the plate, Dodge Stadium. It was ridiculous. It was a tragedy. Okay, let's uplift the day. Comedy clip of the day, ladies and gentlemen. We're very excited because tomorrow, for the entire episode, the one and only Bob Zaney will be here co-hosting with me. If you haven't seen Bob before, one of the funniest comics out there. He lives here in Vegas now with his lovely wife, Erin O'Connor. Bob will be promoting a couple shows. He's doing the Dennis Bono show over here at the South Point, which you should come see Thursdays at 2 o'clock, I believe. 2:30 or 3, maybe 2 or 3. That schedule is easy to remember, unlike the Sports by the Book. Anyway, we have a clip of Bob Zaney right now. He'll be here all day tomorrow. So roll it. Comedy clip of the day, some Bob Zaney.
If someone steals my identity and I kill him, am I committing suicide? If a TV weatherman has cataracts, are all their forecasts partly cloudy? If an electrician's kid gets into trouble, do they ground them? If you hit a person with an electric car, can you be charged with battery? If I poop on a picture of Satan, am I damned if I do? Should the Fiber One bar really be number 2?
That's the man, Bob Zaney. Jeff Parles will not be here, unfortunately, on that show. Bob always likes to tease Jeff, but Bob will be here for the entire episode. And we have a special guest via the video around 12:40 to give some picks. Joe D'Amico's returned to the show. Joe always brings it. He's very funny also. This is going to be a really funny show tomorrow. I mean, this show's better with Alex today, but
Of course.
anyway, Bob Zaney and Joe D'Amico tomorrow. That's going to be a good one.
Yep.
Friday, Jeff Parles.
Also
Okay.
will be a good one. Yeah.
What's that?
Also will be a good one.
Also, always a great show. Okay, clip of the day. All right, let's do roll call. Let's see who's in the chat room today. There's a couple names I didn't recognize. So here we go. Roll call is where we check in with the punchies. If you'd like to be in our chat and you're watching the show for the first time or you haven't subscribed yet, once you subscribe, I am told 5 minutes after that, you can jump in there. There was a gentleman named Nick Sassone. We were talking about one-hit wonders. I see that he added Sinead O'Connor's Nothing Compares to You, written by the excellent Prince. He also mentioned Come On, Eileen. So anyway, it's National One Hit Wonder Day, so we're all going to let you know our favorite one hit wonders. Alex, would you like to start off?
Okay, there was a couple, but you started off by singing that one.
I did. I know. I
So
took your because someone had mentioned the Four Non-Blondes, and I figured, oh my God, what's going on? What a great opening!
Perfect. It was
Thank
good.
you. And I hit
Breakfast
the notes.
at Tiffany's. I'm going with
Deep Blue something. I
Deep
think
Blue something.
Deep Blue something. Breakfast at Tiffany's. I loved that song. It was very silly. That reminds me of watching the TV show Friends, and that song was a big hit. So I have a weird tie-in with those two things. Good one. Ryan, one hit wonder. I'm interested to hear what yours is.
Mine actually came in on my drive to work today.
Come on.
Everywhere by Michelle Branch.
Michelle Branch is so cute. She also had a hit with Santana. It falls under Santana. Little bit of this,
she
little bit of that.
featured on that one. But she didn't
Featured
have
on
any
that.
of it,
She
so.
also was in a country duo, the Wreckers, and had a song called Leave the Pieces When You Go, which is one of my favorite. Do you know that song?
Yes.
Leave the pieces when you go. Do you want to harmonize on that?
don't know that
No? Okay. Michelle Branch, great one. Everywhere. Still a good song. Still, it's a banger. It's a good one. All right, contributing also. Ann, what is yours? Uh-oh, she's going to sing it.
Bop, chop, bop.
Go with a little Hanson?
Yeah.
You know, someone pointed out to me, if you read the lyrics, that it's kind of a dark song.
Is it?
Lyrically, it's kind of dark, but by the way, that will be in our heads all day tomorrow. We'll give it Imba. Jerry, our
Is that
resident
the
musician.
only hit, though? You said you were going to check us.
That's their biggest chart hit. They had another song off their second album. I can see the video, but I can't remember. Had the
I
word
guess it
time
doesn't
in
count. If you don't have
I'm
it.
going to give Mbop. Yeah.
Okay.
Jerry, do you have a one-hit wonder pick?
Ocean Avenue.
He's going yellow card. Yellow card's Ocean Avenue. Shouldn't be surprised by that. Sean, do you have a one-hit wonder? Ice Ice Baby from Creepy Sean. It fits. That checks. That tracks. Even though he did have the Ninja Turtle song was also kind of it, and Play That Funky Music was also a hit off his first album. No one remembers that. By the way, he was sued because that's when sampling, you didn't have to give credit. He got sued by Queen, who got all the royalties to Ice Ice Baby. And Wild Cherry, whose original song, Play That Funky Music, White Boy, was another great one-hit wonder. They got all the money for that song. Rob Parisi from Pittsburgh wrote that song. We got everybody's mind. I'm going with Tommy Two-Tone, 8675309 Jenny. 8675309. And I've given this tip out on the show before. If you're ever in a supermarket and you don't have a club number, put the area code to where you're at and then 8675309. You will get the discount. Just a little life hack from me. Someone else will get the points, but you can also get cheap gas that way too. So use that number. Somewhere, whoever has that number is getting all the points. What's that? I was going to ask Keith now. Keith, last but not least.
Don't disturb this group.
The System. Yeah. Don't Disturb This Groove, which I played about 2 months ago in my car. Because I was in my car and someone was looking at me and they're like, hey, I didn't want to disturb your groove. And then I put that song on. That's not what happened, but I like that song. I was like, oh, you like this? And I'm rolling my window down because my car is from 1970. Yeah. Let's roll it back. If I was in England, it'd be on this side. Okay. That's enough of one-hit wonders, ladies and gentlemen. So anyway, keep them rolling in. Alive and Oh, that's me. Bob, Living Daylights mentioned Aha. Erin O'Connor. She agrees with Nick Sansone and adds Spirit in the Sky by Norman Greenbaum. Right. I Touch Myself by the Divinyls and Pass the Dutchie by Musical Youth. Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. She said, she made the music make me jump. Okay. We're a sports show. We'll get back to sports. By the way, Norman Greenbaum, who did Spirit in the Sky, said he made more money off that being in movie trailers than he ever did when that song was on the radio because it's in every trailer. Not Sean. Will Frank? Yes, I said I will.
Nobody mentioned Achy Breaky Heart, huh?
Oh, Billy Ray Cyrus. That is a huge one. That is a huge one. All right, let's move on. You know, those songs are all great, but they're not crazy. That wasn't a good segue at all. That's crazy. Let the cat out of the bag. And here we go. There's Chalk. He's okay. He's not in Springfield. I just want to let you know.
That's crazy.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're not eating Chalk. We're keeping them protected. Alex White, who did such a great job today with your dad on Sports by the Book.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
What day can you watch Alex and Kenny White?
Monday through Wednesday, 9 a.m.
Monday through Wednesday, 9 a.m. I watched the entire show today. It was a lot of fun. These guys are great. Kenny brings so much numbers. It's mind-boggling. Yeah. And you as well.
Sheets, yeah.
Chip off the old block, and your grandfather started all 3 generations. So make sure you watch Sports by the Book with Alex and Jeff, and it's on 7 days a week. So anyway, what do you have going today for That's Crazy?
Okay, so Padres officially clinched their postseason.
My goodness.
They are still playing for the division. They're playing against the Dodgers right now.
Ridiculous.
But I just thought it was pretty cool. The last outs of the game was a triple play.
And she said it plural. Yes, you did. The last outs. It was a triple play to end the game and clinch a playoff spot. There it is right there. Is that Machado at third, right? And a triple play.
5-4-3?
Yeah, yes, it is. 5-4-3. And the thing is, here's a different angle, Ryan. Nice. Boom. Was it close at second? I think they did an appeal, right?
I'm not sure.
I think they did. I think I saw something.
They did.
Yeah, they did, right? Can you imagine,
the Dodgers were already walking off. And
right, exactly. But can you imagine, the Padres celebrate, they clinch a division, and then they're like, oh, he was safe at second, the Dodgers win the game, and it's like, oh, you didn't clinch yet. Yeah. But anyway, it was very exciting. I do like the Dodgers a lot tonight to bounce back and win that game, because, it's only...
Dylan Cease.
What's that?
It's Dylan Cease on the mound.
I know it's Dylan Cease, but Jack Flaherty is pitching for the Dodgers.
Yep.
And what is the lead? 2 games? I mean,
2. Yeah.
There's a playoff series.
Yep.
This is like, and for the Dodgers, this might be a good thing for the Dodgers because they're not used to playing meaningful games the last week of the season.
That's true.
Because they've always won by double digits the division. So this might be a good sign for them. I still think, as a Dodger fan, I do love the Dodgers, but I just don't see the starting pitching. I mean, Glasnow's gone. I mean,
they're about to get a break going to Colorado.
Yeah, that's true.
Finish their series. But with that triple play, there were some stats on that other angle. So teams to turn a triple play on the day that they clinched a postseason berth. It's happened 4 times. The Padres yesterday, the Brewers in 2020, the Cubs did it in 1910, and the Cubs did it in 1907. The Padres are the first to do it as the final outs to actually secure their clinching bid. The Padres also are the only team in Major League Baseball history throughout the course of a season to have a triple play, a no-hitter, back-to-back-to-back home runs, and a comeback from down 8+ runs in a game. All 4, one season. The Padres are the only team to do it.
They're the Shohei Ohtani of teams, is what we're saying. How the hell did someone figure that one out? All the stats are cool, the clinching, but the 8 to come from 8 runs down, how was that entered into a computer? Or how did someone try to add that wrinkle to it? It's just amazing.
Yeah, thank you, OptaStats.
The internet wins. Is it OptaStats? That's one you've turned me on to recently. They're phenomenal. Oh, God. Courtney said stop pitching. No one wants to hear about this. I have some sort of allergy going. It could be the Old Spice beat. I don't know what it is, but it's, how you can use the same product forever and then develop an allergy to it? It might be happening to me because I did it yesterday and I now. No, I'm fidgety for a year. I'm very fidgety. I have a lot of nervous energy, but the actual, I've had some issues, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's move on. Oh, I've had a lot. Let's see. Wait, I just now get your Olivia Newton-John joke. Oh, the Wreckers. Erin O'Connor. She's familiar with the Wreckers. Okay, hey, Joey B, we're getting to Sluka. Don't worry. Okay, so for my That's Crazy, this pains me. I like to throw Pittsburgh in a lot. I have to do this because the Pirates DFA'd Rowdy Tellez. Now, Rowdy Tellez, horrible beginning to his season through May. Then he turned it on. The weather heated up, started hitting. So anyway, in his contract, At 425 plate appearances, a bonus kicked in, a $200,000 incentive. So he's 4 plate appearances away, and they DFA'd him. So the Pirates general manager, Ben Cherington's like, no, it wasn't a numbers move. It's a lie. It's a complete lie. Bob Nutting, who owns the Pirates, is the cheapest owner, maybe with John Fisher in Oakland that we saw at the top of the show, but it's just ridiculous. Rowdy Tellez, one of the few vets on the team, very likable. The fans love Rowdy after starting out slow, and he kind of badmouthed the fans at one point, but they got on his side and chanted his name a lot.
It's just a shame that his plate appearances didn't convert into innings pitched.
That's right, because he pitched.
Yeah. Whenever the Pirates were getting blown out or blowing teams out, he was the position player that would come in and pitch.
He actually pitched back-to-back games. That's how sad it was. He only gave up like 1 run. That is very funny, Ryan. But anyway, it's a crime. Read that Milwaukee or the Dodgers could look at him as a bat for the play because can he be on a postseason roster? If he's DFA'd, I think he can. Trades after.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I think he can. So I don't know. Or Michael A. Taylor, who the Pirates also DFA'd, is a good defensive guy. But anyway, really sad. So you saw, he just needed 4 at-bats and they cut him. So here's the thing. It's a PR nightmare. First of all, it makes the Pirates look cheap, but also someone wisely pointed out, what do free agents think? Like the Pirates might go after and go, oh, you mean the team? Oh, you're going to put in some escalator clause in my contract? And then you're going to cut me maybe the week before. We saw you do it to Rowdy Tellez. So it's just doing so much damage to the Pirates who don't need that. Best ballpark in America. Young team. Paul Skeens. Bad move. All right. Anyway, that's crazy.
You got to be down bad if you really need that 200,000.
Well, yeah, right. All right. Yeah, yes. The guy's a billionaire, the owner.
The different things that could earn him incentives kind of blew my mind too. Like a $250,000 bonus for winning MVP.
Yeah, can you throw that back up there, Ann, please?
Like that is nowhere near enough for anybody. Like I get if you're just a role player on the team and somehow you win MVP, it should be even more than
$5 million because it's not going to happen. But the LCS MVP, you never know. The Pirates get in, he gets hot, hits 4 bangers, he gets an extra $25,000.
Yeah,
it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, those bonuses are really low.
What's that?
Those bonuses are really low.
They're still ridiculously low. $25,000 to a baseball player, that's their per diem for a week. I mean, what's my per diem here a week, Ann? $10,000.
Petty cash.
Yeah, exactly. All right. What?
Did he do his crazy?
I didn't.
Wait a second. You did all that Padres stuff,
That
and
was
I thought
for me. He was pumping my nut a lot, so he had it, and I said I wanted that as my
Is the cat still out of the bag?
Together.
Do we have to let him out again? Okay.
No, Ryan's
I'm Ryan.
ready.
I apologize.
Well, here we go for Joey B. My That's Crazy is the announcement from Matt Sluka this morning. The quarterback for the Rebels is deciding to skip the rest of this season because of NIL money guaranteed. So there's a couple different sides of the story, but this was his tweet. I've decided to utilize my redshirt year and not be playing any of the additional games this season. I committed to UNLV based on certain representations that were made to me, which were not upheld after I enrolled. Despite discussions, it became clear that these commitments would not be fulfilled in the future. I wish my teammates the best of luck this season and hope the continued success of the program. So just to add on to it before I go on my tangent, Pete Thamel, a writer for ESPN, put together a thread on X or Twitter, kind of going through a different side to this situation. So Sluka's NIL representative, Marcus Cromartie of Equity Sports, told ESPN that Sluka was verbally promised a minimum of $100,000. That's kind of being a topic of conversation right now, but Thamel says none of that money was paid per Cromartie. The school and the collective came back with a contract of $3,000 per month for the next 4 months, which would be $12,000 for the season, $88,000 less than what he was told to just transfer to UNLV. The only money Sluka received was the $3,000 per Cromartie, just as the relocation. So the first month. And then so Sluka, from a different source, this one connecting to UNLV, Ross Dellinger, contacted Rob Sine of Blueprint Sports, which operates UNLV's collective, said that UNLV never agreed to pay Sluka $100,000.
Right.
There was also a part to this saying that Barry Odom and UNLV believe that certain players really no player should be paid more than another player. So the majority of the roster is being paid that $3,000 stipend per month. The only person that has gone outside of that is Ricky White to get his own NIL money, and so Sluka wanted that for himself. So basically, my beef with this is not with Sluka, is not with Barry Odom, whatever. NIL is going to be a completely different conversation in college football for many years to come. The problem is UNLV itself and their boosters. This city has billions of dollars throwing through it every single year.
Yeah.
The problem is UNLV is not a Power 5 school when it could be. The problem is we're not joining the Pac-12 when we should be. The problem is that our athletic programs have not reached their capability because we don't have the money, clearly, to pay the people that are putting the product on the field and doing things for the university, for the town. So my problem is that there is not enough people believing in UNLV as a program, as a school, as all athletics,
right,
than just Matt Sluka.
But what about the Oakland A's when they come?
I do think that they have a option with their backup quarterback, who is a great athlete.
Which Jeff Pearl's tweeted, it'll actually help Ricky White probably be featured more and get him the ball, maybe run the offense through him. So, all right, very passionate on that, Ryan. Very good. I wish we had somebody here that knew a lot about UNLV. Oh, Alex White went to UNLV. How do you feel about this?
Yeah, it's better with Alex.
It's better with Alex today.
Way better
See?
than Matt. He is the voice of the Rebels.
I mean, as your alma mater, this is like the biggest story. This is a mess.
Yeah, and I just hate for it always to be negative when it has to do with UNLV. It's
especially when they're 3-0
such a good season,
and they're ranked.
People are talking about them potentially being the 12th team in the playoffs.
Yeah,
and then this happens.
Maybe this makes the team rally around.
Honestly,
this could actually maybe help. It'd be like, hey, maybe he was kind of a prima donna. I don't know the guy.
Yeah,
he was my Uber driver today because he needs some money. So he drove me in, and we were talking about Rowdy Tellez. He's like, bro, $88,000 they couldn't. So anyway, I don't know. Pretty interesting.
Matt Neverett was telling us yesterday that the coaches show happens every Wednesday
tonight
at Parkway Tavern.
Yeah,
Flamingo and 215.
It's going to be a spicy
so we're going to hear it straight from the mouth of the horse of Barry Odom. What this situation is going to mean for
that
the
place
UNLV
is going to be packed tonight.
Yep.
Everyone's going to be like, all right, Barry, let's hear about this. And I'll take 12 wings and 3 draft bucket. I've been to that Parkway Tavern. It's good. They have like a chocolate beer there.
What?
They have a couple different locations.
What's that?
They have a couple different locations.
Yeah. But I've been to that one that I think Matt's at specifically. I don't know. Courtney will let me know. Okay.
But Kenny's numbers, right? Kenny
Yeah.
talked about it today. Like on his numbers, it wasn't going to be a big difference.
No,
really?
he had them rated the same
Yeah,
going
he has
into
the quarterbacks
year,
rated
but
the
then
same.
Sluka won the job.
Okay.
So the passing numbers are not.
It's a hyphenate name, right? The guy that's coming in.
I think his first name is a hyphen name.
Yeah. Well, we'll call him the hyphenate guy.
It's Malik Williams.
His Williams is last name, but
Malik,
he has
Thank you, Alex.
he has a hyphen.
It's always better with Alex.
There's just something Malik Williams.
Yeah.
Joey B.
I forget what the
Matthew Slucas from North Jersey. Does Jeff Parles know the kid and his family? I sense a conspiracy theory. Joey B., we will have Jeff here tomorrow. Please come up with some odds on whether he does know him or not. You can post them in the chat tomorrow.
He won't be here tomorrow.
Or Friday. Yeah. Well, he's here tomorrow in spirit. I feel Jeff on a Thursday because he used to do Thursdays.
Yes.
If there was just a piece of paper. I should know the schedule of my lunch. Okay. All right, moving on.
You're doing great, Frank.
What's that?
You're doing great.
I'm trying. I try. All right. That was good. That was a lively conversation. That was good. By the way, I just want to end it with, are you wearing a leather jacket?
I am.
Have you ever worn that coat before?
Not on show.
I know. That's what I was going to say. I noticed that like as you were very passionate, I was like,
dude, it's cold in here.
It is cold. I have my jacket.
I know you're in a t-shirt, but
this is not a t-shirt.
We've been in here for a couple hours.
This is a collared shirt. Do you want to know how good this shirt is? The bottom button is a snap.
Need to hold.
Bottom button is a snap. That is all class. You didn't see it. Anything. It's
what
a classy
what is that on
We'll get to this.
Oh, okay.
We'll get to this in the days of the year. Everything's planned. Everything's scripted out, just like the NFL. Dun, 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 dun. Let's stick with baseball. We're not even talking about baseball. Moonshine, moonshots. Come down to the South Point. You can win a bottle of City Light Shines. Brendan Gaughan's amazing moonshine. This is the cherry lemon. It's very good. You can win by playing slots. There's all sorts of information when you walk in. Month of September, come down, win a free bottle. Anyway, we kind of made a little thing for September showing the moonshots, which we might have to continue through the playoffs. But here we go. Last night, Brendan andTom, Ozuna, Jack Lopez, never heard of him. Mason Wynn, I hate that kid. He's so good. Jason Hayward, who I said the Braves would sign. Aaron Judge, Bryce Harper, local boy. How many were hit?
28.
Oh,
Conforto again?
Conforto. I was going to pick him for today.
Nathaniel
And
Lowe.
Nathan Lane?
Nathaniel Lowe with the farthest home run of the day, 441 feet in Oakland.
Oh, here it is. Okay. What I was saying about Oakland, now it's very sad what's going on in Oakland. Oh, wait, do you have something to say, Alex? You had your hands up.
The A's did win that game, though, right?
They did walk it off. We will actually talk about it later.
Okay, and homer in every park.
Yes, 30 for 30.
So people are stealing seats. People are stealing. They're so rusted out at the Coliseum. A guy lifted 2 seats out. And I don't know if the Texas Rangers are closing the season in Oakland. And Major League Baseball security and all sorts of have already spoken with the Rangers about the end of the game and what they're to do.
Souvenir too.
And I think it's basically to sprint off the field because they just feel the sold-out crowd in Oakland is going to literally tear the stadium apart, perhaps storm. I don't know. But baseball, there's going to be massive security. The game is a sellout for the first time in Oakland in how many ever years. But it's going to be really interesting to watch that last series, especially the last game on Sunday. And every game on Sunday. Oh, wait. Here it is. Oh, there you go. Poaching seats. Look how rusty the bottom is. And by the way, should security stop them on the way out? I've been there. I told you I was a security guard. Security's going to be like, oh, thank God, less stuff to demolish. Take it out. So it's going to be a free-for-all in Oakland. It could get really wild. So I don't know. They're going to eat dogs and cats. It's going to be good. What else was I going to say lastly about Oakland? Oh, Texas. Yeah, they're just preparing everybody for, Sunday. Every game starts at noon. Sorry, Ann.
What?
I need something.
Oh, you're talking about the final day of the regular season, which is Sunday. All games are being
every game is at 12:05 or 12:10. Okay. That way, it's fair to every team in the playoffs. They all have the equal amount, so whatever. So you get the quad box going, get your package heated up, watch your final games. I'll be watching Pirates Yankees. Oh, is it Sunday? No, I'll be watching football all day. Screw it. All right, let's move on. Punch ball time. Punch ball pundits. Roll it. Here we go. Got the punch ball. We got time. Show's working out perfect. Here we go. Okay, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Water filling the punch ball. Alex, I tried to keep them brief because I know you don't like to read ones. I don't know. Avoid the one with the black tape on it. So there you go. Oh, you got 2. Take the shorter one.
No, this is for,
Or take whatever one you prefer.
Okay. Lots of champagne flowing when teams clinch. Do you like champagne and what brand?
Oh, champagne fan? Anyone?
I do like champagne.
Veuve Clicquot is probably my favorite. I do like champagne. But let me tell you, only like 1 or 2 glasses. Or bottles. Very good.
I don't like mimosas, though.
You can't go wrong.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I'd rather just the champagne.
Well, plus it's sugar with the orange juice. Yeah. Anyway, champagne's good. I do like, but I can only do a little, and then it kind of has the effect as Jameson on me.
So Herkies.
I might be doing some Herkies. I might be doing some cheerleading Herkies. Ryan, are you a champagne fan or not? I saw you wince. I saw you make a face.
I'm fine with champagne. I have no idea brands.
Yeah, I know. I just
wine in general.
Yeah, I don't drink wine. Veuve Clicquot is kind of like the main one.
So there are champagnes I know I don't like, and there are ones that I like.
I did have a $500 bottle once.
They look like.
It was Dom, and it was actually $1,000, but it was paid $500. Long story short, it was the night that Drake was. If you guys all know, but it was at the Beverly Hills Hotel, and Drake was in the bathroom, and
I actually have, the gold.
Yeah, right.
The gold Ace of Spades.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
do.
I have one signed by Dallas Keuchel.
Oh, really?
From after they won the World Series.
Oh, was it was when at the stadium
but
under
it's
him?
opened and empty, so you can't really do anything.
Then it's more sentimental. There you go. All right, you have 2 there. This one. Astros were once 10 games back and have clinched the division. Are people sleeping on Houston? I feel like when everyone on TV or I'm reading about all the teams that are going to be in the postseason and everyone's talking about Yankees and Orioles, everyone's forgetting about Houston. I just feel like it's because they've been there so much, people are bored with it.
Yeah.
They're boring. I know. And they're the villain, but they're just such a good team still. Again, I don't want them to win, but I just feel like maybe that's going to help them. Yeah. Bang on a garbage can. Keeps banging on a garbage. That means they're going to win. But I don't know. Astros, I know your dad, you guys are talking about the game today.
Yeah. He's been really high on the Mariners all year, but They're winning right now, 1-0. That one's already in the 5th inning.
Oh,
with the Astros.
Very good. I didn't even see that game on. Nice call. Anyway, Astros. What do you think?
I mean, you can never count them out.
They're just too good.
I don't know if they're being slept on. I think the majority of the conversation is on the wild card race right now with what the Tigers are doing, and with the fact that the Astros have now won 4 straight division titles, excluding the COVID year. They've won 7 straight. So,
but it's all about the Yankees too.
We're used to seeing the Astros.
Yeah.
The Yankees, big market. That's what you're going to hear.
Orioles,
O's, I don't think
they're fading.
Yeah, I just think they're too young.
I liked them all year, but I said that last year.
Yeah,
and I said
your argument was that they just needed one more year under their belt.
That.
Yeah,
I said that last year with Corbin Burns as an ace, but I don't know.
I think they need still one more.
They're going to go on a run of winning that division starting next season for a handful of years probably. All right, next one. Ryan, to you. This one's taped together because it's so long. You want to read it?
You're missing a word in this one too, so you're
CeeDee Lamb said he played a big part in the Cowboys' loss. How? These are 2 questions I taped together. CeeDee Lamb, does he come back big tomorrow night's game while we have Alex here? Oh, is that the other part I need? Yes. Thank you, Alex. I taped the wrong 2 things together. His over-under is 6.5 catches and 80.5 yards. So CeeDee Lamb feels like he really wants to come out and have a good game against the Giants. What do you think of those lines, Alex?
I would take the yards because, I mean, he can do that in a couple of
catches,
receptions.
stay away from.
Yeah.
But I thought it was going to be like 100 for sure because the Cowboys are desperate and they need to score. So 80 seemed low to me. So you know me and props and overs. I like that bet a lot. So you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, New England's defense has been pretty good.
The Giants.
Oh, Giants.
Yeah.
Okay, Giants are fine.
What do you think,
That
Ryan?
was last Thursday.
Same game parlay, over catches, over yards, touchdown.
Wow.
I mean, honest to God, that's a 3. There you go.
They're playing the Giants. So.
Yeah. 3-legger right there.
Hey, I was showing that graphic though. The Giants' defense hasn't been that bad.
They did only give up 6 field goals or 7 field goals to the Red Commanders. Damn it. Should be actually a decent Thursday night matchup. I'm looking forward to that game. Alex just went, you know, it would be if Matt would want to talk about it more.
I'll be watching the Temple college football game.
Temple's playing tomorrow night?
Yes.
We got college football. That's why Alex is here. 2 more Monday Night Football games this week. Ryan, are you a fan of 2 Monday Night Football games in one night?
Yes and no. I'm a fan that I didn't have to sit through a halftime on Monday.
That is a great point. But first of all, halftime could have started after 1 quarter on that Buffalo Jacks game.
Yeah.
That's a great point, though. Yeah.
So
would you be for or against?
The staggered starts I missed, like the 4 and then the 7.
That's what I prefer.
Just being able to watch one full game and then another full game, but then you get the same kind of scenario. Like if the Bills beat up on the Jags in that first game, then you turn it off, and then there's a second game starting. Yeah. Well, I'm already asleep. So, but I like it, but there are cons.
For gambling, it's really good. Alex, what do you think about 2? Do you prefer 1 or 2?
No, I like 2.
I like 2 as well.
You got the split screen.
But again, why have them head to head? That is silly.
But we watch 8 games. 8 to 10 games on Sunday morning.
But Monday night's always been that special night where you're like, okay, 1 game.
And what if the game sucks? We've also had that. Just like the Bills game, I was like, okay, let's go full screen right here. Commanders, Bengals.
Hold on.
All right.
Yeah, Matt says he likes staggered start, by the way. You're right. We do watch a lot of games at the same time. I like it. I'm all for it.
There's also...
Because there's enough games on Sunday, so if you double up on Monday, I'm all for it. How many times are they doing that this year? Is it
I think it's just...
Is it just these 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably makes sense. Okay. Plus, we have Thursday Night Football as well. Okay. Let's talk about today's date. Yes. Today's date is... Oh, here it is. This is episode 246. 8. Who do we appreciate? I was doing a cheer. It's for you.
It would have been better if Matt was here.
Now I'm going to get up and do it officially. Here we go. Right, here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8. Hoot. Herky.
Good.
Yeah. Matt, do that?
I needed the full out. Very good.
Could you see the
And
form
you got
on
an
that?
audience now.
Oh, my God. Really? Oh, she's playing a UNLV shirt. Doesn't she get a discount on something if she wears that shirt somewhere?
If she wears it to Parkway Tavern tonight for the coaches show, she gets a free beer.
Someone get her shirt.
UNLV gear, to Parkway Tavern.
I'm going to have Cecilia knit me one.
Show. Flamingo 215.
I have a UNLV shirt. That's right. Going to get that beer. Where is my UNLV? Oh, that's right. I stored it away. All right. Today is September 25th, 2024. There's a lot of national days. Comic Book Day, Roadkill Day, National Cooking Day. Weird that goes along with Roadkill Day. Binge Day, World Dream Day, National Daughter Day, which you mentioned, and you got to host a show with your dad today. That's pretty amazing. It's National Lobster Day.
Oh.
Those are little lobsters.
Okay.
National Quesadilla Day. A National One Hit Wonder, which I think we've done enough. Celebrity birthdays: Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, 73 years old. Luke Skywalker is 73. And Chicago Bulls legend Scottie Pippen is 59. We put him in the machine. What do we got? Okay. This is good. So Mark Hamill singing a one-hit wonder, I assume. Probably something about Darth. I don't know. Something about Darth. What's in the middle? Roadkill?
A calzone?
It's a roadkill calzone? Oh, it's a roadkill quesadilla. Thank you, and then Scottie Pippen is doing what there?
Yeah.
Is that? Oh, he's making like lobster at Benihana, and then he's holding a lobster, and then that looks nothing like Scottie Pippen. That looks like Will Smith, whose birthday's today, who I omitted.
Looks like Jabari Parker.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Scottie Pippen, but there you go. Oh my God, it's picks for 12:36. It's time.
Comic book day.
Whose birthday?
No, you said comic book day, so I wore my Carnage shirt.
Oh, what shirt?
My Carnage.
I couldn't see it underneath the leather jacket.
Red version of Venom. Yeah.
What's Carnage? Is that a Venom thing? Or Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm. The red version of Venom.
The red version of Venom? What? He did? Red Panda? Well, Red Panda and Red Venom.
I missed it too.
I missed it too. I can't hear behind the glass sometimes. It's time for Picks at 12:36. So wait, Carnage is the red Venom. Why are you pursing your lips?
Picks at 12:36.
What did I miss? I don't understand.
Nothing.
Has he had to explain this
Does
before?
anyone else know who Carnage was?
We've had this exact conversation before.
I know, and that's why I'm going to clarify it. Because I don't remember, I don't remember all that stuff about comic books. I read Superman and Richie Rich comic books when I was sick. Alex White, our sports betting analyst, what do you have for us at Picks 12:36?
Okay, so playoffs, WNBA, we have the Indiana
Playoffs.
Fever and Connecticut Sun.
Oh, yeah.
Taking the points with the Fever here.
Caitlin Clark
Looks
coming
like
back.
it's 6.5 everywhere, but here at the South Point, 6.5 with the underdog. I think they can keep this game close, if not win outright. I'm probably going to sprinkle a little on the money line because it is really, Connecticut's one of the best defenses in the league, but Indiana has proven to be one of the top offenses. So they'll be giving it their all tonight. I think they can hang around and outscore the Sun.
It's a good night to have a WNBA game. Nothing competing against it. I will watch this game. I will be rooting for Caitlin Clark, as I always do. So go
There's
Caitlin.
some props here for her, too. I can't find my sheet. But
I keep getting burned on Caitlin Clark. Every time I bet her over in points, it's the bad game. And then I take over assists, and she finishes one short. So I don't know. I'll take a look at him for sure because I want to have a little something on the game while I'm watching. Ryan?
No official actual play for me today.
No play today. By the way, I had the Cubs yesterday in what I dubbed the hangover game. Seeing as the Phillies, you had the over, the overhit, it was like 10-4.
Yep. Sounds good.
The line was Cubs like minus 115. It wasn't a huge line. I feel like these hangover games should be,
137.
they should take in consideration. I know they do. But anyway, I thought the Cubs would be a good play last night, and it was. Phillies came out. They were hungover.
Well, to that point, you've got the Yankees against the Orioles today.
Yeah.
The Orioles had their pretty big celebration last night, which we'll see more of in a little bit.
But they're still competing for a division, right? So they can still technically win, which they're not. Maybe their manager's just like, guys, you know what? Wild card's fine.
Well, if you had seen any of the clips from the Orioles last night, they celebrated. But then you also have the Padres against the Dodgers tonight. You have the Astros playing against the Mariners right now, and then there was a fourth team last night that clinched, and I can't remember who they were.
I do like the Dodgers tonight, by the way. I think they come back and win that game tonight because the division's still up for grabs there.
I like the other side.
You like Padres?
Yeah.
They are hot. Again,
I watched that game last night.
I didn't see it at all until the ending.
The Padres just have something.
And
you've been saying that, and
I said it at the All-Star break. San Diego and the Minnesota Twins, who have faded, but I do like I don't like the Padres. I don't hate the Padres. So go Padres. I don't give a shit. Dodgers spend too much money. All right, where are we?
So no official play? Are you betting
Oh, yeah,
on
I have a play.
Okay.
Detroit Tigers. Detroit Tigers are 8-2 in their last 10 games. They're playing the Tampa Bay Rays, and Tigers are minus 124. I like the Tigers. They're hot. They're playing, obviously. They're in as of right now. The season ended today. They're the wild card, which no one saw coming. I do want to say someone at the halfway point said the Tigers would win the division. They didn't win the division, but they were so down low. But anyway, Skubal is your Cy Young Award winner, possibly winning the Triple Crown. He's not pitching tonight. But if you get into the playoffs with him, what team seated higher than them is going to want to face the pitcher who's winning the pitching Triple Crown? No one. He's 18-4, I think. It's a ridiculous season he's having. So, hey, Tigers are an easy team, easy franchise to root for. So I do like them staying hot. The Rays really have nothing to play for. So I'm actually shocked that line's that low. It's Montero for the Tigers. Who's pitching for Tampa Bay again?
Zach Little.
Yeah, Zach. Is it Littell? Is it Littell or Little?
It's spelled Littell.
Yeah.
I believe it's pronounced.
It reminds
Little.
me of a pitcher with the Giants was Mark Littell when we were kids, by the way. So maybe that's where I get. Anyway, I like Detroit. Going with the Tigers. All right, so let's move on. What?
It's hump day.
Hump day homers. Sorry
homers.
about that. What do you have, Alex?
I'm going.
Oh, that's right. We have a graphic. I'm sorry. We didn't do this last week, I don't think, right? There he is. Forrest Hump, as named by Aaron O'Connor. Aaron, will you be hanging out tomorrow with Bob Zaney? Let us know. What do you like?
I'm going with one of the big matchups between the Mets and the Braves.
Okay.
I am going with a Brave here in Matt Olson.
Oh.
It's a pretty good price. He actually has 4 home runs off of Peterson, career home runs. So I like that there. And then...
well, everything's better with a Matt involved, really, when you think about it. Either an episode of this show or a home run.
It's true.
Yeah. So Matt Chapman, good one.
You're
Just
very
signed the
good.
big deal.
Yeah, and it's pretty good price there, plus 550.
Wow, that's really good. Ryan, who's your hump day homer?
My hump day is going to go in Colorado. The St.
Good
Louis
choice.
Cardinals are facing Austin Gomber on the mound today for the Rockies. So I will
Yeah.
be taking Nolan Arenado plus 375 in Colorado.
That's a good pick. Nolan Arenado and the St. Louis Cardinals. I don't like you, but that is a very good. But plus, he's going back home. That's where, I mean, he always wants to do.
He's also on a 4-game hit streak.
Yeah.
He did strike out twice yesterday, but he did also have a hit.
He always wants to do a little better. All right, I'll just give mine quickly. I'm going with Max Muncy. Again, the Dodgers, he's a big game player. He always has clutch homers. They need this win tonight against San Diego to stop that Charger Padres. San Diego. Chargers aren't even in San Diego. Need to stop the Padres and like, hey, we're the big kid on the block still. Cool down. Plus, they're coming off the clinch, but there's a lot to play. That's like a playoff game. But anyway, I feel like Max Muncy goes yard. So there you go.
You parlay those 3, Max Muncy, Matt Olson, and Nolan Arenado. It is 145-60 to 1. So 145 to 1.
All right, someone's got to throw 10 on that on an app. We got to do that one today. I like it. I like Hump Day. Oh, there he is again. By the way, I heard that Forrest Hump and Chalk have actually, there's a cute video of them on TikTok, like playing together. Do we have that clip in? Of Chalk and Hump Day and Forrest Hump playing. It's like a cute, one of those little animal clips where they interact. Okay. I'm making something up right now. That's it. I feel like you're red pandaing me right now. Moving on.
We doing Cap?
Yep. Time for Captain Punch. All right, Ryan, you're going first there. Forgot where we were. Captain Punch. This is where we have a hat. We'll display a name. Look at the graphic that young Caden made. So here's how this works. We do a speed round to make it a little quicker. So you can go ahead and put his first name up there. Sean is in control of the hat today. So these 2 names tie together. They're NFL players. We're going to put some time on the clock. How much time do you feel like you'll need today, Ryan?
Are we doing 60 seconds or?
We'll do 60.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. Let's see what your time is. Here we go. Hey, everybody. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we're not on. That's just the shot. All right, Ann. And go.
AFC?
No.
NFC?
Yes.
West?
No.
South?
No.
East?
Yes.
Cowboys?
Yes.
Dak Prescott?
No.
Defense?
No.
CeeDee Lamb?
No. It's not offense either.
Special Brandon Aubrey?
Brandon Aubrey, ladies and gentlemen.
Justin Tucker?
Okay. No, you got it.
No, I know.
Oh, you're going to the second one. I don't know
Yeah.
how quickly Sean can. I'm stopping the clock. 18 seconds.
Okay.
He's going to load the other name. And go.
AFC?
No.
NFC?
Yes.
East?
No.
West?
No.
South?
Yes. No.
North?
Yes.
Green Bay sucks.
No.
Chicago?
Yes.
Cairo Santos?
Yes!
Oh, my
Oh, I got 32 seconds. Now, do you want to know how those names tie together?
They're both the kickers for their teams.
They're both kickers, but Brandon Aubrey, your daughter's name is Aubrey, and she's a little kicker. I'll apply for myself on that one.
I'll take it. Yeah.
That's cute.
Happy National Daughter Day.
Yes.
I love you,
See
Aubrey.
what I did Jeez.
Yeah, I'll
Did you
take
even know
that.
you did that part?
I did.
Oh, nice.
Alex. Because it's National Daughter Day. No, I did it because of Aubrey. His last name's Aubrey. I think he's the best kicker in the NFL. And then I went, I'll go with the Chicago Bears kicker because she's a little kicker. Happy. That was damn good.
We're gonna have a conversation after the show.
About what? The kickers?
It's Alex's turn.
What happened? What's
Nothing
wrong? She's
wrong.
a little kicker.
Nothing wrong.
Okay,
no,
go for it.
no problems with that whatsoever.
Yeah, it was cute.
Say that. Yeah, good. Thank you.
I think that it was kind of hard. Oh my God.
Well, I knew he'd scroll through.
I made sure to look down because Caden said there was a reflection, so I wanted to make.
God. I thought you were. You know what I thought you were? I thought you were looking at standings, and I'm like, oh, he's cheating. All right. Okay, so reset the clock.
Oh, wait.
These
Am
are
I
two
cheating?
NFL players, and they connect in a weird reason, but it has to do with you a little bit. But don't think too hard on it.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so here we go and go.
AFC.
No.
Yes,
NFC.
Oh, wait.
yes. AFC.
AFC North.
Oh yes.
Okay. Steelers.
No.
Ravens.
Yes.
Lamar Jackson.
Yes.
Yes. Boom. Stop the clock. All right.
Oh, and they're kind of connected now? Okay.
Well, in a weird way, you'll see why. Okay, let's see
AFC again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
North again?
No.
No.
Okay. South.
No.
No.
West.
No.
No.
East.
Yes.
Josh Allen.
No.
No.
Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Okay. Is it the Dolphins?
No.
No.
Is it the Jets?
No.
Is it the Bills?
Yes.
Is it offense?
No. Kind of.
Oh gosh.
That's my clue. It's not offense or defense.
Special teams?
Yes.
Oh, it's Tyler Bass.
Yes. Boom. 35 seconds. And what's the tie-in? You have both jerseys.
Oh, yes, I do.
Lamar Jackson
Very
and Tyler
good.
Bass.
That wasn't as clever of a
Jesus
connection.
Christ, I know. But it's hard to make them connect.
See, I was like, Kenneth Walker, running back. I thought you were going to go off my dad's name.
Oh, no. They were
okay.
I can't make 4 names tie-in. I can do 2 individually. All right. Oh, I have the hat now. Do I?
Yes.
play?
Yes, you
All right,
do.
here we go. Oh, God, I got to watch the wig. All right, here we go. All right. I think you did about 32, 33. She did about 35. All right, ready? AFC.
Yes.
North.
Yes.
Steelers.
No.
Browns.
Yes.
Deshaun Watson.
Yes.
What? Okay, I'm ready. That was nice. Ooh, it's gonna be
And start it.
good. NFC.
No.
AFC.
No. Oh, yes. East.
AFC
no.
East. AFC Central.
No.
AFC North.
Yes.
Steelers.
No.
Bengals.
No.
Browns.
Yes.
Browns again.
Yes.
Jameis Winston.
No.
Defense.
Yes.
Miles Garrett.
Yes.
Son of a bitch. So you just gave me 2 players I hate.
He was Miles Garrett.
Keith-
Those connect.
Keith, I'd like to have a talk with you after the show. Just like after I have my talk with Ryan, apparently, I'm having a talk with you. You guys always screw me. All right, well, by the way, 23 seconds. Boom! Mic drop. Bam! I won't do it. Okay. Sound the horn, and it's time for Punchlines. That was good. Good job, everybody. You have those jerseys. That tied together. And then the daughter thing, everything worked out. All right, here we go. All right, so Punchlines. Ryan, what are you kicking us off on? It's a great shot of us back here, and I like seeing that up there. The shot we have up there, it's cool. All right, what do we have?
So we're going to start in Oakland. It is the final homestand in the Oakland Coliseum. We're going to start with Oakland walk-off. They did have a walk-off single last night by Jacob Wilson, singling in Zach Geloff. But this is going to show you the angle from behind home plate in the crowd and the outfield and the crowd, and then Stomper. So
Cool.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
Yep.
Okay. And sure, it's an amazing play. Yeah, and again, was this sold out? It looks close to sell out.
technically, yes.
I mean, you want to say, hey, A's fans, where have you been? But of course, I understand. By the way, those are some of my favorite uniforms in the major leagues, those green shirts. Like, I like that shade of green. What are they chanting?
Let's go, Oakland.
Good for them. The Ricky Henderson of blogs this comes from. Big Ricky Henderson fan. Ricky's also a big fan of Ricky Henderson.
So, yeah, play at the plate last night, just the final run of the game, the walk-off, winning 5-4. But you can see that the crowd has packed the Coliseum.
Yeah, that's
they
good.
do want to enjoy the final games there.
Like I said, I've seen a game there. It's not a great place to go. They really deserved a stadium. It's really sad that Oakland's lost. So then there's Stomper.
Aviators gave out a jersey, those colors that said Aviators on Saturday.
Oh, oh man, that's very cool. And Stomper, we know that. We found out the meaning a couple weeks ago. We talked about it. All right, what else do we have, Ryan?
Well, we're going to stay there. You talked about the fans ripping the seats out as their souvenir.
Yeah.
Player for the A's, Joey Estes, pitcher, threw a Maddox earlier this year that we talked about. He decided that he was going to keep the food map from the concourse at the Coliseum. So some of the players decided to pick their souvenirs, and this was Joey Eats.
That's funny.
I have a question. Isn't this robbery? Isn't he breaking the law? I mean, but anyway, the owner, Fisher, will probably take that out of his paycheck. But that's awesome. The food map.
Yeah.
What food is indigenous to Oakland? Is there anything that Oakland's known for? Like, KC's known for barbecue.
Cats and dogs.
Cats. I don't really know. Is there some sort of? All right. Well, zoom in on that.
Well, you talked about their owner probably taking it out of his paycheck.
Yeah.
There's a hat that fits John Fisher perfectly.
This is remarkable, Alex. If you haven't seen this, this is an actual. Do you see it? It's an actual hat for sale. Everyone verified it and said, "Oh, this has to be a joke."
Yeah, it's real.
There it is. I mean, you have one job to approve a hat. I mean, the A's have come up with the greatest hat design ever. This might generate enough money to build a new stadium. They should have printed up like 10 million of these, sold them for $100 each, and there's your new stadium.
I appreciate Caden for putting that one together because he put Fisher in the background wearing the hat.
Oh my God. Caden.
A true ass hat.
Okay, that's what I said the title should be. Ass hat, but with an A. I had that in there.
Ass.
We got the joke in, though. Yeah. Anyway, it fits Fisher perfectly. Really sad for the Oakland fans. Such a proud franchise and always competitive for the most part. And, of course, the AAA affiliate here, the Aviators, they're going to Sacramento for 3 years. Man, it would have been cool to have them play here, though. Well, I know you don't agree. No? And? Oh, no, that'd be too much work. Okay. All right. What do we have next, Ryan?
Well, for Ann, we're going to go to Never in the Race. This is going to be a Jay Kuda stat looking at teams that had the best record in the first half and the worst record in the first half compared to the teams that had the worst record in the second half and the best record in the second half. The worst teams were the exact same in the first and second half. The White Sox and Marlins were the worst teams in the AL and the NL.
Yep.
The best teams in the first half in the AL, or best team in the AL, was the Cleveland Guardians. The best team in the NL was the Philadelphia Phillies. And in the second half, it has been the Detroit Tigers and those San Diego Padres.
That's excellent. Yes. I understand it. It's not a Venn diagram, thank God. Consistency is key. Venn diagrams, they give me issues. I would have never guessed that Detroit had the best record in the second half. I would have not said that. But again, boy, there it is, the 1984 World Series matchup. Detroit versus San Diego. Could it happen? Crazier things have happened. And the Marlins have just given up. Again, I want to point out the Marlins, a playoff team last year.
Yep.
To fall that far to be the worst Marlins and Sox, that's sad. And who's that mascot? What's the name of that mascot of the White Sox? Blobby? Greeny?
White Sox mascot.
Maybe somebody in the chat knows.
Someone will know. Speaking of the chat, yes. All right,
Southpaw.
Oh, because Southside? That's cool. That's good. And you were at a game this year.
I was. That's why they're tanking.
That's why they're tanking, because you were at the game.
No, she saw history.
All right, so what's that?
She saw history.
She did see. You saw the worst team in Major League Baseball. Actually, did we have a clip of the fans booing or no? We'll just talk. The fans were booing that they didn't lose last night because they want to see a record. That's unbelievable.
Yep.
We want to see history. It's like, you'd root for a no-hitter if it's even against your team if you're at home. Hey, I want to see history. Now they got to go back and rip seats out just like they did in Oakland.
Well, we did get to see history in Miami last Thursday.
We did.
With Shohei Ohtani having the best game in Major League Baseball history. But it also came out about 2 weeks ago. Someone found Ohtani's rookie card.
Yeah.
And it was put up for auction. Sold for $336,000.
That seems remarkably low to me.
Yep.
I would have thought this card would go for $1 million or $2 million.
Yeah, I would say at least $500,000. Whoever
bought this card, Holy Grail for $336K, nice. I just think that card, it's only going to grow.
Yep.
I mean, the investment on these cards, these signed refractors and all these, what is it graded? 9.5?
Yes, 9.5 gem mint.
Now the other day, we didn't talk about this,
Corners have
but
the
there
lowest
was someone saying there is an Ohtani rookie card missing or something.
No,
is that it?
That was the one that was found. That was the
This is
yes.
it.
Yes, that card was then found, now put up for auction, $336,000.
Did someone just not know they had it or something? Or
It was just in a pack.
Yeah. So someone,
An
just as they were
pack.
saying we don't know where it is, someone must have been like, "Oh crap, I should open that box I have." Unbelievable to open up a $336,000 present. Shohei, if you're watching, I need you to sign my natural baseball, which I will. What? Okay, he's going to do it.
Well, we go from one card auction to another card auction. This one in football. So from baseball to football now. Robert Kraft was sitting next to Tom Brady at a Fanatics auction and ended up buying his rookie year playoff contenders card for $120,000. So Kraft's Pats and Cheese.
Kraft's Pats and Cheese. So good one. Alex literally went like this. She wasn't on camera, but I'll show. She went like that. And I echo that sentiment. I wonder what Matt would have done. But, well, he's a Patriots fan.
That's right.
It's better with you, Alex, because you're impartial to this bromance that these two have.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Why is Brady even there? Like, come on. Why are you there?
Yeah.
What was that?
No, if you were going to say something, go.
No, I was saying, how much did it go for? 120 grand?
120, yeah.
That seems low for a Brady
it
card,
does.
too, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's a specific playoff contender series, so they kind of have different, it's a variation of his rookie card.
Sure. Yeah, there's
but yeah.
tons of them.
It's so cute. Now Kraft has that
I'm
forever.
surprised the price hasn't been deflated on that. Keith's not paying attention.
That was good.
And standing. Is that a standing ovation for that joke?
No, she actually played crickets. I did forget one baseball, so we're going to stick in Boston and go to Duran the Man.
Smart.
Because Jarren Duran is the first Red Sox in history, or first player in baseball history. Goodness gracious.
Oh, there it is.
The most recent player in baseball history to have
Yes.
14 triples
Who
and
else has
over
done this?
45 doubles. The last person to do it, Stan the
Stan
Man
Musial.
Musial.
3 times he did it. Why is Stan Musial? It's one of the most. I'm nowhere near the man Stan the Man is, but we're having fun with your name, Stan. Big ups.
Did you like Duran the Man?
I was getting to that. Duran the Man. Yes, I did. I was just going to say it. Stan the Man, Duran the Man. You know what? Where's the corkboard? Do we have the corkboard and the Post-its yet?
No.
Is that coming? I'm looking over here to someone.
Maybe top 10, not top 5.
I was going to say top 20. Top
Okay.
10, top 20.
Okay.
No, 50. I'll go 50. That is excellent. Duran the
That
Man
is
instead of Stan the
really
Man.
Good, yeah.
Duran, not a one-hit wonder. But anyway, Hank Greenberg as well. Forgotten baseball player. Hank Greenberg. All right.
Turns out I forgot another baseball one.
I
So
love it.
from Boston to
Roll the
Baltimore,
baseball.
the division rivals, the Orioles got to celebrate their division win
I figured you'd have that.
postseason berth last night. So this first one, Orioles Bird Bath, is
This
going
is
to be Jackson Holiday. We showed
Churio.
Yeah, Jackson Churio getting the stroller because he's not 21. Jackson Holiday is also 20, so not 21, and got a little bird bath with non-alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, there it is. Look at that.
Yeah, a little bird bath water in the champagne bottle.
It was. They had to have made those stickers. There's nothing called
A couple
bird
of
bath.
baby bottles, and then they have that baby sign saying "Baby's first clinch miss."
Oh my gosh.
Clinch miss. Oh,
Wait,
that's
this
cute.
is the same team that made them dress up like Peter Pan characters, right?
Yes.
Correct. Yes, very good. Having a lot of fun.
They are.
Maybe they should concentrate on winning the division, maybe.
Yeah,
but
let's
it was
save the
cute.
birthday
Yeah,
for
he's
them.
20. I mean, he came up. How many strikeouts did he have in his first couple weeks of the season? It was not good.
Yeah.
They sent him down. Seems to have helped him out a lot. Guardians hangover game, says JR from the ballpark. Ooh. Look into that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Frank can tell you who was on the mound this day in 1977 for the Pirates, but can't remember the carnage conversation with Ryan McCormick. I was just clarifying for viewers who Carnage is. Jesus. Jerry's smacking his forehead because he can't believe I forgot.
Did Jerry write that in the chat? Well, he's sitting right there.
No,
Who wrote that in the chat?
Joey B.
Oh, okay.
It was Joey B. What happened?
Carnage's real name.
Ed Helms. Who is it? Peter Parker? What is his real? No one knows his. What's his real name? Is it Peter Parker? Ah, son of a bitch! I was so excited
Oh my gosh.
checking to see if I was on it there. One hit wonder making it by David Naughton. Excellent Excellent making it. One of my all-time favorite songs, especially the 12-inch remix, and I've listened to it frequently, and I met David Naughton.
I wouldn't.
And I told him how much I love it. All right, where are we?
Still in post.
How many more? Yeah. No.
Now we are going to go to football. There was another video of the Orioles celebrating with their home run hose, everybody drinking beers out of that. I apparently
That's all right.
didn't put that
We know what
together.
people look like getting sprayed with those.
But yes, so now we're going to go to football. We'll go to touchdown streaks. So the account on Twitter, LineMate at your LineMate, put together a streak post of all the different players on streaks for anytime touchdowns. Breece Hall's done it in 6 of his last 6 games. Justin Jefferson, David Montgomery, and
that's interesting.
Derrick Henry have done it in 4 straight. And then Kyron Williams, Chris Godwin, Alexander Madison in 3 straight. And then the rest of the guys on the list have done it in 2 straight. So
That's good. I would actually take a screenshot of that if I was you guys watching that and see how that plays out. Streaking in the end zone. Very nice. That's very 70s. I like it. Sounds like a one-hit wonder.
Sean, not you. You already have your touchdown parlay. You don't have to throw in more.
How many teams is he doing a touchdown parlay?
Too many.
Or how many do you have? He's going to hit one day. Sean's come close on these mega parlays. What do you have this week, Sean?
Not sure yet.
Is it first TD or anytime?
Anytime.
Yeah, anytime TDs. The first ones are just so hard.
Well, not when that guy gets 3 and it makes.
Did you say it $127,000 or 117 or whatever? Yeah, wasn't that amazing?
Yes.
For $250, it paid $117.
Well, he also used a profit boost.
Okay, he had a boost. Okay, but still, I mean,
like
that is
15%.
incredible.
Yeah.
Love those parlay videos. Keep them coming, America.
So this one is better with Alex. It's going to be Finley's picks. It's going to be a little girl, a daughter, making her picks for this week's
I meant to throw this in the show a week ago because she's doing them every week, and her record's amazing. This is adorable.
50-50, but yeah.
For Finley's football picks.
Finley's football picks. All right, so she had a good week. She's 25 and 23.
Okay.
Here we go.
The Jets.
So picks Cowboys, picks Jets, picks Falcons,
Yes.
picks the
Alex is
Bears,
agreeing. Oh, the
Good.
Bears.
I like the Bears.
picks the
this
Vikings over the Green Bay Packers, who suck, picks the Jags over the
That
Texans,
might be a mistake. Yes, she
picks the Steelers over the Colts,
Shakalakis.
a random boom shakalaka, picks the Eagles,
Panthers.
the Panthers, the Bengals going 0-4,
weekend. I like the
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Oh, Sean doesn't like that one.
and the Niners over the Patriots.
Thank God.
Browns,
Don't like that one.
Chiefs division,
Of course, she picks
That was
the
a
Chiefs.
smart
They're
one.
already brainwashing her.
Bills
She's
over the
wearing
Ravens,
a Chiefs jersey.
Titans
Exactly.
over the Finns, and the Seahawks upset the Lions.
Wow.
I don't like that one.
See-
I don't like that one. Send her to bed early. No juice box.
I like all of those. Almost.
She has a winning record, and for the first 3 weeks of the NFL season to do that, yeah. By the way, she's still in the circa $14 million pick'em pool. I don't know if you know that, but
Yeah, not a lot of people left, but
it's great.
good for her.
She's what's her name again?
Finley.
Finley. We got to keep track of it. We're going to check in with Finley again. It's a long season, Finley. Don't get too cocky,
Well,
or you're going to bed early.
you did bring up the Circa Survivor contest.
Yes.
There was a
Look at this
tweet
segue.
from Survivor Atlas on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Circa Survivor is down to 4.5% of the field after 3 weeks.
Insane.
How long has it taken to get under 5%
This
in
is
the last
interesting.
couple of years?
My God.
Didn't happen in 2020 until week 16. Didn't happen in 2021 until week 10. Didn't happen in 2022 until week 7. Didn't happen last year until week 11. And it took 3 weeks in 2024.
That record's going to be really. Could it happen in 2? That's just insane. I mean, how many people are left? They don't really. I think it's under 1,000 are left, and it's for $14 million. Woo! Yeah, I was out week 1. I mean, I had Bengals over Patriots, and that cost me a lot. Okay, what else do we have?
Last
today?
man standing is down to like 1,000. So
Are you still on that?
Yes, I am.
You are. Oh, does that survey? You have to pick one.
No, you have to pick against the spread, and you can use the same team every week if you want.
Okay.
But
Do you
you
know who
have
you're
to-
doing yet this week? You don't have to divulge if you don't want to.
I do not know yet.
You do not know yet. When do you? Oh, you have
But
to.
I have 3 NFL, and I have only 1 college left because you can buy up to 5 entries.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last Man Standing has 640 with that stand for pro football and 436 for college football.
That's good. There was 1,300 going into last week.
And so they lost half.
Wow.
Or almost. What's the college one pay? Not $14 million, right?
College No. These are college
this
pays
is last night's
$100,000. That's what I won 2 years ago.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And then this one, the NFL pays $150,000.
Oh, okay.
But it's only $100 buy-in.
Oh, okay. It's not the.
Circa's $1,000 buy-in. You can
That's
have
why
up
it's
to
$14
$10
million.
Yes.
Okay. Did they give that to you in cash? I don't understand how that
Yes,
works.
they did.
Are you serious?
Yes. But they did take the taxes out right away. So
Okay, yeah.
yeah,
All right. But what about $14 million?
I don't know how that would
Get a
work.
wheelbarrow. You have to rent a
I
U-Haul.
think, yeah.
All right, Ryan, what do you have left?
That was our
That
show
was
for
it.
today.
That's a good way to end. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another wacky, fun show. Alex, it's always better when you're here. I'm sorry. We're still apologizing for saying that was better with Matt. Any one-hit wonders? Anyone else? Anyone last one?
Replay by Ayaz.
What's that?
Replay by Ayaz. It's a 2010 song.
It's not K-Dot?
Replay.
I know K-Dot.
K-Dot is
Chumbawamba's not a bad one, Jerry.
I get knocked
Down, but I get up again. That's everybody who bet football last weekend. You got to get back up again. We will be back up again tomorrow with very special co-host Bob Zaney sitting right there, and the one and only Joe D'Amico will be on at 12:40 tomorrow, right after our picks. He's going to come talk some college, talk some pros. He's going to give out a pick. It's going to be an incredible show tomorrow. Friday, Jeff Parles. Appreciate everybody. Enjoy your day. Watch Punchlines. Watch Sports by the Book with Alex Sweat. You're off for a couple days.
Yes, I'll
Yeah.
be back on Saturday.
We'll be back tomorrow. Punchlines live in Nevada. Every show. 106.